Hello and welcome. It's time for college basketball, brought to you by 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Texas Tech Red Raiders going up against the UConn Huskies. I'm Forrest Hunt, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we are just as excited as you are to see what this game has in store.
One great thing about college basketball, anything can happen. Scouting reports and standings are all well and good, but it's really a surprise every time.
Absolutely. I mean, these players are all improving at a rapid rate at this stage of their careers, and because of that, you can never count out an underdog.
Junior outside. Pass to Thompson. Back to Junior. Shoots the three. A rebound by Webb.
Been a pretty good run recently for the Red Raiders. A lot of success. Runners up in 2019 and also had a deep tournament run in 2018.
Outside Macy. Pulls up from 15. They grab their own miss. Thompson. And he banks in the layup.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Count it. And in both of those tournament finishes, the Red Raiders would lose to the eventual national champion.
It shows you the type of quality of teams that Texas Tech got knocked out by. Without a doubt, the Red Raiders have been dangerous in the tournament. They're getting close to claiming a title for themselves.
Now here's Macy. Floats one up. That one is off. Pass to Thompson from beyond the arc. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
Boy, big three-point bucket that time from Thompson, and that kind of accuracy from beyond the arc makes him an attractive NBA prospect.
Scott, covered by Junior. Scott with it. He's against Neely. The shot no good by Scott. Here's Junior. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And that's a great-looking jump shot. Mechanically, everything working in unison. You can see the work Junior's put into it. And there are a lot of great college hoops programs in Texas. Texas Tech wants to be atop them all. The school is hoping to carve out their own spot as the basketball program in the Lone Star State. Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Good job that time by Junior. Solid ball movement, understanding, and even sensing when one of his guys was open there.
Inside. Webb gets the bucket. And there are so many great athletes in every sport from the state of Texas, so that should be an attainable goal for the Red Raiders.
You know, Texas is one of the largest states in the country and has one of the biggest sports budgets in the nation. The schools are really good. All of them are good in multiple sports, but there's no dominant force when it comes to basketball. The Red Raiders are hoping they can fill that void.
Left side, Scott. Kept alive by UConn. And it's rejected. And he gets it back. Count the basket.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Pass to Butler. Junior. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Red Raiders from deep.
He's quick to punish a defense for giving him too much space behind the arc. Junior knows the value of the three-point shot, and he's quick to use it.
You know, the Huskies have not always been a premier basketball program. Had success early on in the 20th century, but then burst back onto the scene in the early 90s in a big way nationally.
And they had a great coaching staff that led them from the late 80s into the modern times. The Huskies have consistently been a top team in the country. They've been a #1 seed in the tournament 5 times since 1990.
Texas Tech in the lead. Thompson a good look, and it's Texas Tech with another.
This is a skill Thompson's got to master to have a chance in the NBA. He's a solid shooter, but that's still an area he can improve on.
Webb, he's guarded by Neely. Pass to Scott. Smith. Here's Thompson. Let's go from 3. No good there. Thompson on the wing. Neely. Here's Junior outside. Offensive rebound. And here's Thompson. Back to Junior. Jacks up the 3. Score the basket. His third after 5 shots.
How about the Connecticut Huskies? 4 national titles for this small school on the East Coast. They won it in 99, 04, 2011, and 2014. Jim Calhoun built it from scratch, and they've got a heck of a pedigree now.
So Texas Tech going with an almost entire new lineup here. Smith. Pass to Fletcher. Outside Scott. Here's Porter. Pulls up from 17. Goes back up. And Detman with the block. Junior from deep. It's rebounded by UConn. And each of those titles special and unique in their own way.
The 1999 one put the team on the map as a major program in college hoops. 2004, they had a loaded team. Also, the women won the title in that same season. The 2014 title was special as they were a 7th seed and had to play themselves into the tournament.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Outside, Smith. Scott, covered by Junior. Some solid defense from Detman. And it's the Red Raiders ball.
You know, the Red Raiders have had just a few drafted players over the years. Not really a hotbed for NBA players historically coming out of that program. But in recent years, that's starting to change.
Very good.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Scott. Shot to stop the run. And again, UConn no good. And guys, the Red Raiders had players taken in the first round in 2018 and in 2019.
Zaire Smith and Jared Culver were the selections respectively. They're 2 of only 3 total first-round picks from Texas Tech. The program is improving, and you can expect more NBA-level players to come through Lubbock in the future.
Pass to Beasley. Now Smith. Beasley. Back to Smith. Here's Porter. Outside, Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Mills. One-on-one fast break. Junior from deep. And again, it's the Red Raiders from deep.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
You know, part of the reasons the Huskies have been so dominant is they've consistently had elite centers come through the program. Dominant big guys have anchored a lot of their success.
And Andre Drummond, the latest dominant big out of UConn. Often they'll be elite on the defensive end as well. UConn has had 2 college defensive players of the year who won the award a total of 4 times.
Pass to Beasley. Scott. And here's Smith. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Porter, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And here's Junior, guarded by Scott. Down low. Here's Detman. Count the bucket coming off the perfectly placed assist.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
To the middle. Here's Porter. That's in. He's got 2 now, and he's 2 for 3.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Time called here. The Red Raiders decide to talk it over. Here's Scott.
You know, if you're going to be good, consistently good, your lifeline is recruiting in the college game, and the Red Raiders have done a fantastic job recruiting. Really, it's one of the best runs for the school ever.
Getting NBA-ready talent goes a long way in building a program. Red Raiders also landed All-Americans for the first time recently. This staff has done a great job of bringing in world-class talent to Lubbock.
Pass to Webb. And, yep, that's good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Montgomery, he's covered by Thompson. And here are the Huskies, down by 15. And stolen by Junior. Here's Butler, and again, it's the Red Raiders from deep.
Good recognition there from Thompson, sizing up the defense and getting it to a wide open player.
Tipped away. Thompson, right side. They get it back. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up. First trip to the line for him in this one. And so he hits both. Well, it's easy to say which was the most successful season for the Red Raiders. 1996, they were a force for the majority of that season.
That team went an incredible 30-2 overall before falling in the round of 16. The Red Raiders went undefeated in their conference that year. That season helped spur them to move to a bigger conference with tougher competition.
But they recover it. Pass to Junior. Three-pointer. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Scott with it. Junior's there. The shot no good by Scott. Junior guarded by Scott to the inside. Here's Montgomery. He can't get that one. Now UConn takes it the other way. Pass to Scott. Launches it. Texas Tech with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Now here's Junior. He's covered by Thompson. And they get in the way. Looked like they were going for the alley-oop. Not to be. Up top, Smith. Thompson outside. Here's Macy. Neely pulls it in.
And the UConn Huskies with a ton of players in the NBA. Kemba Walker, the big name right now, but he's just the latest in a long list. The team does a great job of identifying and developing their talent.
Back to Thompson. From downtown. And once again off the mark by Texas Tech. And stolen by Junior. Neely gets the bucket.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
For the Huskies, guys, it's a lengthy list of active NBA players.
Because UConn as a program has done such an outstanding job of developing talent, it feeds on itself. They continue to be able to recruit outstanding players from all over the country because those younger players have seen the job UConn does in developing those who play for the Huskies.
The shot no good by Scott. And it's the Red Raiders ball. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Outside, Smith. Pass to Lowe. Back to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to get back on track. Doesn't go that time. And Texas Tech will come the other way.
You know, the Red Raiders have had a number of outstanding seasons, and yet the highest tournament seed they've gotten has been as a 3, which is a little bit surprising. I thought they had perhaps been higher at some point.
And Texas Tech is in a tough conference. Hard to amass a pristine record when you go up against top teams. Still, I imagine it's a goal for the school to get a 1 seed in the near future.
Here's Lowe. The putback. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Junior left side. On the wing, Mills. Junior. Livingston on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. Here's Junior. Misses the jumper. Here's Smith. Tries yet again. And that's 2 points on the layup. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Lets it go. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Junior's really come out and taken charge and leading this offense, and I love that. I love the way that he's come out and been focused and looks like a man on a mission to me.
It honestly feels like someone pulled Junior aside and told him he's got to be more assertive. No more deferring, no more passing up opportunities. This is the aggression that I want to see from him on offense the rest of the way.
Scott with it. Now guarded by Junior for 3. The shot no good by Scott.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Pass to Smith. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and he'll shoot 2.
Not afraid to create contact offensively. In fact, Smith kind of embraces it.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Texas Tech in total control. Now here's Junior. Picked off midair. Here's the break. And neatly with the block. And the ball out of play. The Red Raiders will have it. Given how players come and go from college teams, the only real consistency we get year to year are the coaches.
Well, you know, that and the mascots. But absolutely, for a lot of these teams, coach is kind of the de facto star. And given how rapidly the lineups change, it's really a unique challenge to succeed as a coach at this level because of all the roster turnover every couple of years.
I have to agree with that. You're constantly reshaping your approach in reaction to your latest recruits and losses. It's an impressive balancing act they have to pull off.
Here's Junior, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Some young players just have that grown man strength. Junior taking it right to the defender.
Smith, he's covered by Thompson. Back to Scott. Pass to Webb, and stolen by Junior. Out to the left wing. Now here's Thompson. Junior outside. Here's Montgomery. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
At the next level, Junior's going to be asked to run a lot of screen and roll, and he's showing he's up to the task.
Scott, covered by Junior. Outside, Smith. But they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
The steal. The spectacle of college basketball is certainly one of its big draws. These young athletes are giving 100% effort for every minute of the game.
That's why I think you get such an exciting pace for these games at this level. These players are really hungry to go out there and prove themselves on the big national stage.
Yeah, every player on the floor is looking to have a career-making performance. Who knows? Could be some NBA scouts out there in the crowd tonight.
Now here's Smith.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
Here's Junior outside, drains it from beyond the arc.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Back to Scott. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Pass to Butler. There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Yes, it's good.
And what you got to appreciate about Junior, he never lets his foot off the pedal. Just a machine out there.
Here's Beasley. Scott. Smith with it. To the right side. Beasley. Good, and Smith gets the assist.
And that's how you read the floor offensively. Smith seems to always know what's going on.
So no problem for Texas Tech as they get the win.
And without question, Junior was the driving force. He set the tone with his energy and effort, and his teammates followed en route to a blowout victory.
And guys, I think we all caught a glimpse of just how special this young man can be. Games like this one will certainly catch the attention of NBA scouts.
And that'll wrap it up for us. Until next time, good night.
Nice game.
Good job, Brett.
Hey, man, you letting the noise in. It'll bury you.
Yeah, I feel like the media's out to get me. That Alex Williams?
She's doing her job.
Nah, it feels personal.
Hey, even if it is.
Hello and welcome. It's time for college basketball, brought to you by 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Florida Gators against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt, and I think this is going to be a really interesting contest.
I have to agree with you, but both of these teams have plenty of exciting young talent. There's sure to be at least a few surprises tonight.
Well, you know, in college basketball, the teams and players are constantly evolving. That's a big part of what makes this season so much fun to watch.
Junior outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Solid by Junior on the pick and roll. Growing up playing on the streets of New York, I'm sure he ran pick and roll for days.
You know, one thing you can really count on is the Gators are going to be tough now. I mean, this program is so consistent at putting together a tough team year to year.
Despite being in a tough conference, they'll usually make the tournament and have a solid record.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night right now. He hits the second from the line. Here's Junior. Rejected by Mercer. Now Bayless. Pass to Palmer. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Hey, Palmer's never going to be the biggest guy out there, but he still likes to mix it up in the paint area. He does it because he wants to be a complete player. You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Palmer. Diaz outside. Up top, Bayless. Lawson. He's guarded by Neely. Fader on the way. Lawson misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Junior inside, defended by Diaz, and Junior gets it to go.
The roster of the alumni for the Gators, pretty impressive. You look at some great NBA players on that list that did their college basketball playing at Florida.
Some of the big names in the league, Brad Beal, Al Horford, they were stars here with Florida before making the jump. Overall, the Gators can be counted on to supply a fair amount of NBA players at any given time.
Montgomery. Junior outside. Pass to Montgomery. It's Red Thompson on the wing. And again, it's Texas Tech with the three.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Knocked loose and stolen by Junior. The three is up. And again, it's Texas Tech with the three.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Now a timeout called by Florida.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Pass to Mercer. They can't stop the run with that one. Texas Tech leading. Junior, defended by Palmer. Junior outside. Here's Montgomery. Over to the left wing. And it's Texas Tech with another.
And one of the legendary recruiting classes for the Gators, that 2004 class. The starting 5 and 6th men all went on to play pro ball. They call themselves the 04s for the year they all enrolled.
Mercer can't hit. Junior outside. Pass to Butler. Junior. Takes a three. And again, it's Texas Tech with a three. And the talent level for the 04s, simply unreal. Multiple Gators going on to have great pro careers.
You know, it was led by Al Horford, Joakim Noah, and Corey Brewer. Easily one of the best recruiting classes ever in college basketball, in my opinion. Very few colleges have ever seen a class that talented.
Now here's Bayless. Inside, Diaz. And the shot goes in.
Even inside, Diaz is a constant threat, stays agile and navigates through the defense to get his shot off.
And here's Junior. 11 points in the game. Thompson. Back to Junior. The basket good off the assist from Thompson.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of Billy Donovan to this school. I mean, he ushered in a golden era for their hoops program. Went on to the NBA, and that's where he is now, but he really made his mark with the Gators.
Misses the wing three. Diaz, right side, from outside the arc. Texas Tech with the rebound. Junior from deep. Neely over to the wing. Here's Butler. Good on the three-point shot. Guys, with Billy Donovan, he had over 15 years of sustained success with the Florida Gators.
Donovan was a star in his own right in college. He played for and coached under some of the top collegiate coaches of all time. Donovan laid the foundation for what this program has become.
Bayless outside. Pass to Palmer. Down low. And stolen by Detman. And they're on the break. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up. Well, you know, the stretch for the Gators in their history is easy to pick. I mean, the school won back-to-back titles in 06 and 07. That was clearly a dominant era for the program.
Now here's Fields. Bayless. But they get it back. Bautista. And he uses the glass on the layup.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Talking about those 06 and 07 titles for Florida, those were the first two championships for the school, guys.
The Gators had been to the finals before, but hadn't come away with a win. Very rare to see a school win twice in a row like that. Those teams established the school as a basketball powerhouse.
Now here's Bautista to the inside and finished off by Fisher.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Now here's Junior. 15 points in the game. Barry. Good on the bucket.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
On the wing, Bayless. Pass to Palmer. And Detman with the block. The Florida Gators have long been a football powerhouse. They were a football school. It wasn't until about 20 years ago that they really became a basketball program, and the basketball program could say the same thing.
And now both programs are some of the most respected in the country. The school's large enough to be fanatical about both sports. With the athletic talent in Florida, both programs always have some great athletes coming in.
First trip to the line for him in this one. And the free throw, no good. And the Gators making a change here. Second free throw, no good. Junior from deep. And no good. And Florida now the other way. Pass to Fisher. Bautista. Back to Fisher. Here's Waters, covered by Dentman. 5 on the clock. Here's Waters. This time for 3. Bayless, no good. Junior left side. Barry, he's covered by Bautista. In college basketball, rankings are everything. Do you guys have a preference between a scrappy underdog or a dominant top seed?
I got to go with that powerhouse top seed team. There's a reason those teams earn that ranking through the course of the regular season.
I love the unpredictability of these games. Always fun to see an underdog team defy expectations and grab the W.
So it's both teams making some. Bayless with it. Diaz outside. Back to Bayless. Diaz outside. Pass to Palmer. Here's the 3. Red Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Texas Tech with it. Junior, defended by Bayless. Junior with the bucket.
And with the game he's having, I think Junior must have gotten some extra motivation. This has become a statement game for him.
Bayless outside. Lawson outside. Palmer. Pass to Bayless. Shot clock at 6. Mercer outside. Drops in the tray. And Red Thompson, a player that entered the program the same year as Junior, those two have grown close during their time here.
Thompson's a little bit of the Robin to Junior's Batman. Plays well off of him on both sides of the floor. And coming in the same year, creating for one another with how they play, it's easy to see why they formed such a bond.
Now here's Junior. 17 points in the game. Butler, defended by Diaz. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Palmer. Chuck up 2 there.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Texas Tech now. Junior outside. Pass to Neely. Junior from the arc. Lawson with the rebound. Here's Palmer. The second effort. No good. Some solid defense from Red Thompson.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Junior left side on the wing. Junior. Another shot. Neely no good. A big part of what elevates the excitement of these college games has got to be the die-hard fans who are so unrelenting in their support of their teams.
You got that right. These crowds stay amped up for the entire game. The dedication of these fans is truly second to none.
Yeah, you know, these fans will do about anything to fire their teams up and give them an edge. That's why a lot of these schools really literally think of their fans as the sixth man.
Now here's Diaz. He's got 6. Palmer for 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Red Raiders. And so it's Texas Tech with it. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Junior outside. Yes, it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Now here's Bautista. Pass to Palmer. Tries again. Good on the shot.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And Bautista with the block. And that's out of bounds. Texas Tech will retain possession. And the Gators making a switch here. Junior outside. Fires from deep. Florida grabs the miss. You know, one thing that makes these games so compelling is the influx of new play styles. Some of these players could be the prototype of what's to come for the NBA.
Well, these players all bring to the court the latest ideas and techniques, stuff they picked up online or in games with friends, and they're less afraid to try new things.
Yeah, you know, they haven't really fully defined their comfort zone yet, so there's a willingness, actually an eagerness to stretch your abilities and really test yourself out there. I love that.
Now here's Junior. He's got 23. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so it looks like the Red Raiders will retain possession here. So no problem for Texas Tech as they get the win.
And leading the way was Junior, who caught fire from long range, absolutely torched the opposition from out there.
Piled up points in a hurry. And, of course, the attention he commanded from the perimeter created opportunities for his teammates as well. Simply put, he was special.
And that concludes our broadcast. Thanks for being with us. Catch you next time.
All right, gentlemen, that's a good job. That's a complete team win. We have no...
No matter what I do, Coach, Alex Williams, the fans, they're on me.
Okay, just stop, because I can't do this no more.
Do what?
Let's just speed it up.
Speed what?
Yo.
Welcome everybody to college basketball presented by 2K Sports. This should be a fun one. And on tap tonight, it's the Oklahoma Sooners going up against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. I'm Forrest Hunt. Joining me are Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And guys, does watching these games take you back to your college days?
Absolutely it does. You instantly get caught back up in all the excitement, and it also doesn't hurt when those memories are taking you back to a championship season.
Yeah, you know, it does bring up some great memories, and it's always fascinating to see how much has changed and how much really has stayed the same, status quo, with these schools.
Junior no good. Well, guys, this Oklahoma program still looking for their first national championship, although they did come close a few times.
Were the runners-up in 1947 and 1988. More recently made it to the semifinals in 2016 before falling to Villanova. Now, this team is improving and will continue to get their chance to win it all.
3 on 3. The 19-foot shot. No good on the shot. And it's the Sooners taking it the other way.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
To the middle. Here's Vincent. The Sooners again can't hit.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Junior outside. Montgomery. Good. And the assist goes to Junior.
Showing he has the ability to read a defense. Junior, fantastic pass to set up a team.
Outside, Cobb. second chance effort, and Evans lays it up and in.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Junior outside. Stolen. Here's Conley talking about the connections between Hendricks Cobb and Junior. Cobb was actually coached by Junior's dad growing up.
You know, that's true. The man simply known as Duke coached Cobb in New Jersey when Cobb lived there. Eventually, they lost contact when Cobb's family moved to Louisiana, but this is just another connection between Hendricks Cobb and Junior.
Pass to Junior. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Junior. Releases. The three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Solid by Junior on the pick and roll. Growing up playing on the streets of New York, I'm sure he ran pick and roll for days.
To the wing, right side. High post, Hendricks Cobb. And stolen by Junior. To the paint. And the basket by Montgomery.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Outside, Cobb. Pass to Vincent. Cobb. Here's Evans. The shot's good on the assist by Cobb.
Boy, excellent passing skills on display from Cobb that time. Able to read the floor and find the open man.
Well, you know Hendricks Cobb is as confident as they get, and he's given himself the nickname the Hendricks Cobb experience.
And you know, a lot of players try to deflect the fact that they're the top prospect, the #1 guy, but Cobb has done the opposite. He embraces it. You know, it might rub some people the wrong way, but he's got the game to back it up. And I like seeing him be confident and bold with it.
Here's Cobb. Over Junior. Nails the baby hook.
The second chance points from Cobb. There's a reason he is so confident in his abilities. He is a potential superstar in our league.
Junior outside. The 10-footer. Vincent pulls it in. Outside, Cobb. Out to the left wing. Here's Conley. Pass to Vincent. High post, Hendricks Cobb. Now Neely. From deep. They get the rebound. Montgomery. And he jams it with authority. And Oklahoma has possession. Trailing by 2. Outside, Cobb. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You know, this Oklahoma Sooners basketball program really came into prominence, I think, in the late 80s. That's the first time they were a big name on the modern national stage.
And in 1988, the Sooners were runners-up in the title game. That team featured a handful of future pro players. Oklahoma still looking for that first championship.
Junior outside. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Davidson. So it's Oklahoma now. Here's Barrett. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Junior outside. Pass to Dentman. Back to Junior. Shoots the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Now here's Underwood. And Detman with the block. Junior outside. wing, Junior. Let's go from three. Drills the three-pointer. And the Sooners, you guys, known more for their football program, of course, but their fans do love all sports.
You know, the football program has a more storied past, but Sooner fans love any competition, and sports get top billing in the Sooner State.
Now here's Davidson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Evans gets the bucket.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Junior outside. Dentman right side. Back to Junior. Pass to Mills. Dentman over Underwood. Here's Junior. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And you got to love how Junior fights to keep the play alive. He's a college star now, but deep down, he's still that scrappy high school kid.
Davidson, that's good.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Texas Tech. Texas Tech in the lead. Junior outside. For three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And the Oklahoma Sooners are program on the upswing. They've had deeper runs in the tournament. The future is looking bright for Sooner fans.
Evans up top. Pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. They get it back. Evans. Norris covered by Junior. Norris drives in. Here's Davidson. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. And lately, you guys, the Sooners have been more consistent in punching their ticket to the dance.
Well, you get the feeling they are really building something here. This program has a good coach, I think is moving in the right direction. I would not be surprised to see them as a dominant force for the next decade or so.
And it's Junior missing. Oklahoma trailing. Here's Bailey. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And they're on the break. Here's Junior, finished off the break.
Oh, I tell you what, it's so impressive to see Junior read the defense in this fast break transition situation and then execute. Nicely done.
Well, the biggest former Sooner in recent years, Trae Young. He was a huge star here with the Sooners. Now the face of a franchise and a rising star in the NBA.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
You know, we talk about how multi-talented Cobb is, and he's one of that new breed. Players you can't slide into an easy category. He does a little bit of everything, and boy, he does it well.
It's Red Thompson on the wing. Junior outside. Again, Junior missing. Pass to Bailey. Now here's Cobb. Count it.
You know, sometimes it's real elementary. Just knock down the open jump shot. And Cobb can do that. He gives his team whatever it needs.
Thompson with the ball. Junior guarded by Cobb. Junior outside. No good on the triple. Outside Vincent. Bailey. The 3 from Hendricks Cobb. The shot will not fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. And about halfway through, what have you seen from Junior thus far?
He has been unstoppable at the offensive end. scoring with ease.
Well, he has a knack for putting the ball in the bucket, and until the defense manages to slow him down, they'll keep getting the ball in his hands.
And, you know, one thing that jumps out at you with Cobb is that his athleticism is off the charts, unreal. You talk about an NBA-ready body, check that box too. Few can match his speed and power at any level.
Here's Junior. And it's going to be 2 free throws, drawing the contact on the shot.
Boy, Junior does a nice job with the pump fakes. Really hard to predict when he's going to get that defender off balance.
And when talking about the athleticism of Cobb, it's one reason why he's so highly regarded as a prospect.
The blend of speed and strength is rare to see. It's once in a generation type of athleticism. There's more to the game than being an athlete, but it sure helps a ton if you're as gifted as Cobb.
And that one's good. Bailey.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Now Junior. He's got 21. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Oh, I really like the determination from Junior on this play. Took the foul and still got the hoop. Well done.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, the #1 high school prospect for this class, Hendrix Cobb. Born in New Jersey, but spent middle and high school in Louisiana. He is as talented and gifted as they come.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Vincent. Here's Conley. From beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Vincent.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
To the inside. Neely gets the bucket. And what a huge victory for this school to get the commitment from Hendrix Cobb, you guys. He immediately puts them in national title conversation.
Cobb has the elite talent that can take your program to the promised land as long as he's there. Coach went all in to recruit this young man, and it has paid off. There might not be a better basketball prospect than Cobb for years.
Junior with it. He's got 24. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Here's Bailey. Here's the 3. Neely pulls it in.
You know, there have not been a lot of pros come out of Oklahoma, but the ones that have made it have left their mark on the league because they typically were dominant as college players. Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Down low. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Well, and as you said, the current Sooners in the NBA were all forces of nature when they were in college.
Blake Griffin, Trae Young, and Buddy Hield, each of them either winning or considered for National Player of the Year. Not a bad representation in the NBA at all.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Junior. 26 points for him. Right side Neely over Vincent. And too long on the shot. Here's Conley. Vincent can't get it to go. Here's Junior. And he makes good on the layup.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Here's Conley. Outside, Cobb. The rebound by the Red Raiders.
And a name that many have been watching for years now, Hendrix Cobb. He's been one of the most highly anticipated names in college hoops for years. You definitely feel he'll be the next big thing.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Time called here. The Sooners decide to talk it over. Junior really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up.
Fires for three. No luck on that one. So the Sooners will take it the other way. And with Cobb, it's because he can do it all. There's no weakness in his game, and he's been perfecting his craft for years.
You know, Cobb knows he's the top dog in the country. He embraces that role and that mantle really well. He's got the mentality that he's going to be competitive and try to prove that he's worthy of that #1 ranking. He's trying to do everything in his power to be a generational player.
And Hendrix Cobb, here we go. Chuck up two there. A contributor to any team's success is the chemistry on the floor between the players. Do you guys think the brevity of college careers makes it harder to build those bonds?
I don't think so. No, these players are studying together, practicing together, living together. You instantly form strong connections in those situations.
Hey, I agree wholeheartedly. I mean, a lot of these guys are making friendships that are going to last a lifetime with their teammate.
So no problem for Texas Tech as they get the win.
And without question, Junior was the driving force. He set the tone with his energy and effort, and his teammates followed en route to a blowout victory.
And guys, I think we all caught a glimpse of just how special this young man can be. Games like this one will certainly catch the attention of NBA scouts.
And that concludes our broadcast. Thanks for being with us. Catch you next time.
Yo, you did your thing out there. Respect.
You ever saw a movie that you loved until the ending made you mad you saw the movie in the first place?
Yeah, more times than I can count.
Won't be that movie.
It's supposed to make sense to me.
We win every possession. We control the
Welcome, everybody, and thanks for joining us for a night of championship college basketball. And tonight we'll see the Texas Tech Red Raiders as they go up against the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt, and it really is exciting to be your broadcast team for what promises to be a terrific championship game.
Absolutely. It all comes down to this. It's been a fun ride watching this tournament work itself out, and now there are only 2 teams left standing.
Expect these players to come out and give everything they've got from the start. I mean, they know there are no second chances. This is it. This is a once-in-a-lifetime game.
Pass to Booker. The reverse, and he lays it in. And what a stage to play on, the national championship. Both of these teams had some big wins and eked out some really close calls to get here.
Well, it's been quite a remarkable journey for Junior and his team. He has stepped up in a major way. What a difference the freshman breakout star has made this season.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Good job that time by Junior. Solid ball movement, understanding, and even sensing when one of his guys was open there.
Back to Booker. Pass to Levens. Daniels. Levens outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Daniels. Levens. He's covered by Thompson. They get it back. Crawford. The basket is good. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Down low. It's stolen by Crawford. Here's Booker. Neely pulls it in. On offense, here are the Red Raiders. It's a 3-point game.
Well, you know, he's one of the greatest players of all time as a former Bulldog, and I'm speaking, of course, of John Stockton, the Hall of Famer. He helped put this program on the map.
Stockton was dominant at the college level as a senior. Led the conference in points, assists, and steals. It's not a surprise that his was the first number to be retired by the program.
Texas Tech again missing. The Bulldogs on offense. To the inside. And then Crawford with the dunk. Junior with it. Thompson, defended by Levens. Here's Junior outside. Again.